the hatch opened at 9:13 a.m. Central Time. It's 14:13 GMT, 7:13 for the teams over in Hawthorne. So now they're going to install that hatch seal and a cover over the hatch itself, then start making their way on board the station. But the hatch is open. Nothing but space in between Crew Dragon Endeavour and the space station. And we're just standing by for the crew to start making their way through. Again, the hatch open on Dragon, so hatch open on the station side some time ago, hatch now open on Dragon. They've got a couple of steps just to prepare Dragon for its docked configuration. And then we should start to see them make their way through the pressurized mating adapter and into the International Space Station. So continuing to stand by. We can't see the AX-1 astronaut still inside Dragon. And we should see them start making their way out momentarily. Expedition 67 Commander Tom Marshburn making his way down, and there we are. Eytan Stibbe, first one through, followed shortly after by Mark Pathy, making his way onto the space station. Looks like just behind him is going to be Larry Connor, the pilot for the AX-1 mission. Now through the hatchway into Node 2. Mark adjusting our camera angle for us. And then making his way out of a spacecraft named Endeavour onto the space station for the second time. No stranger to the orbiting lab, Mike Lopez-Alegria. With the entire AX-1 crew now on board, we're going to spend a couple minutes just getting everybody set up, and then we'll be able to kick off our welcome ceremony.
On 2, just checking C checks and let us know when you want us to go active with the bike. Copy that, we're taking a look, we'll let you know.
crew gathering here in Node 2 in the Harmony module. The Expedition 67 crew welcoming the AX-1 astronauts on board. There's still a couple of steps to get through, and then once we're done with our initial configs on board, we'll be able to get into this welcome ceremony.
Okay, comp check. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How do you copy?
And we're hearing you. And station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Loud and clear.
Station is ready for the event.
Pathy leaders, this is Mission Control, Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Hey, I think we already did that. I can't talk over you, Tom. I apologize. We can hear you loud and clear. Thank you. Tom, I don't know if you muted again.
The microphone is on, and we read you loud and clear, and we're ready to speak with you.
Okay, well, I had an old boss whose his greatest praise was when you heard him say, "Nicely done." Sorry. And so all I can say is nicely done, and to the whole team, the SpaceX Axiom station team, and Mike here. I know that the Expedition 67 crew is very happy to see your crew. I know Mike and I are very happy to see all of you there, and seeing the new crew coming on board, looking so healthy and happy to be there, and I'm personally very happy to see how good the Expedition 67 crew looks also. Raja, I didn't know you grew a mustache, so it's always fun to see our crews there getting ready to go do a lot of work. I know the team has a lot of things lined up to do over this next week, and this is going to be important for us to be able to work as a team, for our Expedition 67 folks to get the important work that they need to get done, but then Mike, obviously your team to be able to get their work done too. So we're looking forward to see all the exciting things that are going to be going on, and then seeing everybody make it safely home.
Hey Tom, this is Stuff. Can you guys hear us?
Good to hear you, Suf. We can read you loud and clear.
Great. Well, first, let me thank you and Expedition 67 crew for welcoming our crew on board. We're very excited to be there, of course. Mike, Larry, Eytan, Mark, you guys look great. The Dragon ride looks like that sat with you well. First, I'll say thanks to our SpaceX team for getting you there. That was really awesome. My thanks to NASA for hosting us, and to the entire crew. We've been talking about this history-making mission for a long time, so we're going to stop talking about it now and just get on with it. So you guys have a great mission. We'll look forward to it. And with that, I'll hand it over to LA to do the pinning ceremony.
Mike and Pathy, thanks for greeting us on board. I got to tell you, it's quite an experience. I can't even begin to describe how fun it's been to be in Dragon for the last day and a half or so, watching these guys' faces light up. True story. You know, we had just reached orbit and getting out of our suits, and I was, busy at doing commander stuff, and one by one I could hear them say, "Expletive deleted," as soon as they looked out the window. Literally every single one of them. And I just smiled a little bit, and then when I got my turn to look at it, same expletive. It's just an amazing experience. Anyway, there's a tradition that when you cross a certain boundary, and that boundary is debatable, but in the United States it's 50 miles, you become an astronaut in altitude. And that happened to these three gentlemen for the first time yesterday. It was a pretty exciting moment. We were in the middle of first stage, but we noted it. And now I'd like to note it a little more officially. There is a very special pin that NASA astronauts wear that is gold and designed by the original Mercury 7, but until recently there has been no internationally recognized pin. So none of the other five, or I should say other four space agencies, nor do the Chinese that I know of, have a symbol that people wear in civilian clothes for commemorating that they're astronauts. So a little while ago, the Association of Space Explorers, which encompasses a lot of members from 38 different countries of flown astronauts, decided to commission such a pin, and I happen to have three of them in my hand. Tom, would you break them out for me? And when I pin these on, I think the numbers will be 582, 583, and 584, respectively, for Larry, Eytan, and Mark. I hope they will wear these with the pride that they deserve. And then I'm going to let Larry say something while I pin his, etc.
Yeah, well, first off, probably words don't describe it. I mean, I'm thrilled and honored to be up here. Thanks to SpaceX, phenomenal ride. I mean, no pun intended, but out of this world. Thanks to Axiom for making this dream come true. Thanks to NASA. Thanks to all the crew. Unbelievably welcome. And yeah, we're here to experience this, but we understand there's a responsibility. And the responsibility is for this first civilian crew to get it right. And that's what we're fully committed to, with the support of everybody here at the ISS and on the ground. So it's going to be a busy week of research for us, and I'm sure it's going to fly by. And now I'd like to turn it over to my friend Eytan.
I'll take the opportunity to say a few words in Hebrew on the International Space Station. ברוכים הבאים לתחנת החלל הבינלאומית, פעם ראשונה שאפשר לדבר פה בעברית. זכינו להיות חלק מצוות של 11 שנקרא Expedition 67. זה קבוצת עבודה שתעבוד ביחד, כולנו ביחד נעזור אחד לשני להשיג את המטרות, כל אחד בא עם תוכנית עבודה מלאה, ובהצלחה לכולם, בהצלחה לרקיע. מרק.
Then, first off, I'd like to thank our hosts here at the ISS for the warm welcome. It was really great to be looking up through the closed hatch and see you guys making your way to us, and then to come on board and be so warmly greeted by all of you. That was great. Thanks a lot, and looking forward to spending the next few days. Sorry, I forgot to look up there. Next few days here with all of you. And wow, it's just amazing to be here. It's hard to find the words, but it's been an amazing journey, and I'm not just talking about the last 24 hours. I'm talking about everything that's got us here. It's been amazing, and thanks to Mike and all the folks at Axiom for hatching this plan and getting it going, and SpaceX and NASA for making it happen as well. Thanks, everyone. And sorry, last but definitely not least, all my family and friends whose love and support made this possible.
And we just want to say the Expedition 67 crew, all of us are incredibly thrilled and excited to welcome Axiom on board. And on this historic day for continued, we expect long-term cooperation with NASA, with our international partners, and with private companies and private astronauts. So we're ready to go to work.
Thank you. Godspeed, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Have fun.